Hello and welcome to the Basler BE1-FLEX video tutorial series. Today we're going to be talking about a 59N function for ground fault protection, commonly applied to feeders or generators, but can be applied in other locations as well. Several methods that can be deployed. There's something called a 3V0 method, and there's a 59N via broken delta. With the digital product, you're commonly going to be monitoring three-phase voltage already, and you can bring that into the box and calculate 3V0. Or you can monitor and add additional hardware to bring in a broken delta with a resistor and measure that ground voltage directly. The BE1-FLEX can handle either method. If you're using the three-phase version, typically you can do so without extra hardware, but some users are accustomed to and familiar with the broken delta method, and that's a suitable option as well. So those are the two different methods we're going to be talking about, the 3V0 from the phase and the 59N via the broken delta PT. Next, we're going to be getting into the settings on how to actually configure a BE1-FLEX for this application. First, we're going to jump into the style configurator. The only thing that's necessary for this application is 4 channels of voltage, or even 3 channels if you're doing the 3V0 method. So selected T3 analog board, which has 4 channels of voltage. I'm going to click Auto Generate Instance to create my circuits and other components that might be useful throughout the settings file, and it'll do so accordingly. Next, I'm going to go into my circuit summary. The circuits will have auto-populated the phase voltage based upon that auto generate configuration. If I were doing the broken delta method, I would also be needing to program my VG connection. So my VG connection is commonly going to be looking at the VX hardware, so the extra auxiliary voltage input, but theoretically I could do a 59N based upon any single phase voltage input. Using the VX just happens to be the most common. So with this setup I can do the 3V0 or the broken delta method. So now that I've created my circuits, I'm going to go down into my protection settings, and first I'm going to go to my 59's functions, and I'm going to give it a unique name. This particular one we're going to do the 59N via the broken delta. So I'm going to create that 59 element, click status to jump to it, and go to my mode. So my mode on this one, because I'm doing the broken delta again, is going to be looking at the hardware from the VG. I'm going to be looking at circuit 1 of that VG hardware input, and from here it just looks like a standard overvoltage element. I'll give it a voltage set point and a time dial as desired. Can click the word protection and jump back, and now I'm going to create my 3V0 method. Users typically wouldn't have both of these broken delta and 3V0 operating simultaneously, but it certainly is an option if somebody wanted to. So process is going to be very similar, but instead of doing the VG input, this time I'm going to be looking for the mode 3V0, which is 0 sequence voltage. So 3V0, looking at the same circuit, is now going to be looking at those phase voltage inputs. And similarly, I give it a time and pickup, and I'm all set. Thank you very much.